morning.
Good morning, everyone. Hope your Sunday's off to a great start. It's October 4th. I'm Christina Laurie. It's been a milestone week for Dane County. We now have more than 10,000 total confirmed cases of the coronavirus since the pandemic started. Nearly half of those have been confirmed in just the past 30 days.
The hospital capacity in our region has increased by 38% recently. And this week, we have seen 37 people hospitalized for COVID in Dane County, which is a statistically significant increase compared to last week.
While cases spiked as students returned to the UW-Madison in early September, public health officials warned these latest cases are not tied to the university. As we head into a new week, Madison's three big health providers are now coming together, urging people to do their part in stopping the spread of coronavirus.
We are perilously close to a time back in April when we had our highest level of hospitalizations in the city, and we don't want to get back to that point, because it hampers effective care of all of our patients.
While doing contact tracing are Packers and weddings, showing that people are still attending parties and gatherings. They hope to get the point across that we still need to social distance and wear masks. An influx of patients will seriously cripple the hospital's ability to effectively treat everyone. The growing number of cases isn't stopping state Republicans from trying to reverse Wisconsin's mask mandate, though. This week, the Republican-controlled legislature's motion in support of a lawsuit trying to undo that mandate will move forward. A hearing on the case is set for tomorrow. Experts agree universal mask wearing can dramatically slow the spread of the virus and reduce the severity of the upcoming flu season. Starting this week, the largest local COVID testing site will have new hours. That's because the Wisconsin National Guard will no longer be in charge of conducting tests at the Alliant Energy Center. Public Health Madison and Dane County is now taking over that role as the Guard is redeployed elsewhere. The test will still be free and people can still pre-register or just show up. Dane County Executive Joe Parisi says the county's goal is to provide 10,000 tests every week.
Now is critical. It's always been important, but particularly since we've been seeing such an uptick in cases and we're moving into the fall and the winter where we're very concerned about the possibility of that second wave coming and maybe even more cases than we experienced earlier.
As for the new hours, the testing site will be open Tuesdays through Saturdays. You no longer can get tested there on Mondays as well as Sundays. The state will be reimbursing the county for the cost of operating that site. October is also the start of flu season, and a new poll reveals 1 in 3 parents won't be getting their kids vaccinated this year. According to the CS Mott Children's Hospital poll, those parents are concerned about the side effects of the flu vaccine or believe the flu shot isn't necessary or effective. The CDC says the single best way to prevent getting the flu is to get vaccinated every year. And they say that's even more important this year, not only to protect your own kids, but everyone. Here's Nancy Chen.
The Bauer family gets flu shots every year, but they're making it even more of a priority now because of the pandemic.
We wanted to make sure that we really made every effort to protect ourselves, at least from the flu.
Doctors say it's critical to get vaccinated this year because the flu and the coronavirus have similar symptoms, and a surge in flu cases could overwhelm the health system. But a new poll finds 1 in 3 parents say their child is unlikely to get the vaccine, and only 1/3 believe it's more important this year. Most common concerns, side effects, and that the vaccine is not effective.
One other thing that we heard that was unusual for this year was they're afraid to bring the kid into a provider's office because they don't want to expose the kid to COVID.
Sarah Clark is the co-director of the CS Mott Children's Hospital National Poll on Children's Health. She says parents need to get the message.
One of the benefits of flu vaccine is that it lessens the severity in cases where the individual does, in fact, get influenza. Vaccinated people are much less likely to have serious complications and hospitalizations.
Thousands of children are hospitalized every year because of the flu, and some die. Children under 5 are at high risk for serious complications. Lisa Bauer says her family is taking many precautions during this unprecedented time.
The best thing for my children is having them wear masks when they're outside. They're following the right hand washing recommendations. We're socially distancing.
She hopes it will keep her family and others safe and healthy. Nancy Chen, CBS News, New York.
The CDC recommends everyone 6 months and older get the flu vaccine. Doctors say it's best to be vaccinated by the end of October. And I know usually the flu starts to spike as the temperatures drop. That's certainly the case outside this morning.
Yeah, temperatures are certainly right around that frosty criteria as we move into this morning. We're at 35 in Madison. Janesville's at 39, Monroe at 35 as well. But then you work your way up towards Lone Rock and Bosco Bell. That's where temperatures are at 31 and 29. Black River Falls coming in at 20. But still, we're seeing some sunshine out there. And sunshine is generally going to be the theme as we go throughout your entire day. Here's high resolution Doppler as we speak. It is a clean sweep throughout south central Wisconsin and the entire state of Wisconsin. Look for another day still staying chilly with temperatures mainly in the 40s. We'll top out into the low 50s this afternoon. Christina.
More local news now. Roosevelt Elementary School in Janesville is returning to in-person instruction starting tomorrow, October 5th. Roosevelt switched to online instruction mid-September along with Craig High School. The school district of Janesville says it will continue to monitor the situation and is following plans put in place by the Rock County Public Health Department. Time now for one of our favorite stories of the week. A Madison teacher is doing something good to make virtual learning a little easier on her students and their families. Jocelyn Lipinski is making wood desks by hand and giving them to families in need for free. She's made about 75 desks so far and has no plans of stopping.
The chance to do the right thing and to help kids, find success and do what they want. And the way the world is right now, can't think of anything else I'd rather do.
If you would like to request a desk or would like to donate so that Jocelyn can keep buying materials and building them herself, you can send her an email. It's written there on the bottom of your screen. You can also find it on our website, channel3000.com. Here's another chance to do something good. This week, Project Babies is hosting its annual community baby shower to help provide clothes, toys, blankets, and diapers for families in need. As we head into this socially distanced season of giving, Jean Erickson from Project Babies joins us this morning to talk about the upcoming drive. Good morning, Jean.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for talking to us. So I want to just start, what is the need like in our community? We live in such a great area. What kind of help do people here need most?
Well, the need has been ongoing for many years. I've been with Project Babies when it was launched in 2006. And over all of these years, we have an increased, especially now with COVID-19. We have a high number of families that are just not able to meet the needs that they need for their children, and they're having to make decisions between buying diapers and wipes and making sure they've got food on the table, or maybe buying medications that are needed. So it's very great.
And food and clothing are considered essentials for a good reason. Anyone who's a parent knows just how expensive things like diapers alone can be, and you literally just throw them in the garbage after they're done. So it's so nice you're putting together this drive. So people watching at home, if they want to help, what do they need to know about the upcoming community baby shower?
Well, first of all, it's the donation drive. The community baby shower is going to be mobile this year, and those the shower itself will be starting late October into mid-November. So this is the drive itself to prepare for the community baby showers that are going to be held. What they need to know is to go onto your website or onto the Project Babies Facebook page to be able to find the dates. What we are looking for this year are diapers in individual packages preferred, wipes, toiletry articles. This year, because we can't gather in a large space, instead of doing all types of clothing, we're focusing specifically on onesies, sneakers, and bottoms to go with the onesies, and hopefully long sleeve onesies. And we're accepting them for all sizes up to 24 months. And because of the pandemic, we really need to stay focused on new clothing for this particular drive.
That's so great. And people at home, please consider donating or contributing your time to organizations that you find valuable. Jean, I want to talk a little bit about what Project Babies does all year round, because you're an instrumental part of our community. What are some of the other things that you do to help people living in the Madison area?
Well, in addition to having the community baby showers, which we always held twice a year, we also have baby closets that we have stocked in various locations across the city and also into Sun Prairie. So we are able to provide those baby essentials year round. We also work with families who are experiencing homelessness. We support the Salvation Army families that are in various hotels across the city to be able to provide the diapers, wipes, formulas, however we can help. We also support Taya's Table, which is an organization that helps provide food. We provide what baby food is needed, as well as diapers and wipes. We have a great partner in Great Madison Resource Center, and they are doing a sock drive and underwear drive right now for the month of October. So we have the distribution of those items as well.
And the
need is great. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say what you were saying, too. Great minds think alike. The need doesn't stop just because we're in the middle of a pandemic. So I want to just put a graphic up on our screen really quick to remind people when this is all happening. It's happening October 8th. 9th and 10th. You see the times there. We've also posted them on our website, channel3000.com. Please consider giving. It's a great way to kick off this season of giving that we're heading into. I can't believe it's already October. Jean, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you very much.
Have a great day. It's 7:11 this morning, and we are quickly approaching peak season for fall colors, too, here in Madison. But do you know exactly how that happens, how the leaves change colors? Aaron White will explain in just 60 seconds. But first, here's a live look outside. Chris is tracking our Sunday forecast next.
The house before you, over 30 years old, still has its original window. It's bone chilling.
Folks, there's no need to be afraid of old windows. Just call Feldco for 50% off.
Right now at Feldco, get 50% off windows. Plus, no interest for 1 year.
50% off windows ends soon. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. Just like you, I had problems sleeping. I tried every pillow out there and nothing worked. 15 years ago, I invented MyPillow. It took me 2 years to develop because I wanted to have everything you would ever want in a pillow. I made sure that you could adjust my patented fill so you could have the exact support you need as an individual, regardless of your sleep position. I also wanted a pillow that would last, so I made MyPillow machine washable and dryable. I back MyPillow with a 10-year warranty and a 60-day money-back guarantee. Not only that, I do all my own manufacturing in my home state of Minnesota.
I really like the fact that it was made in the USA. I think that USA products are a better quality product. I've tried a lot of other pillows and nothing's worked like MyPillow.
I'm interrupting this commercial right now to give you deep discounts, not just on my pillows, but also my mattress toppers, sheets, and so much more. For example, you can get body pillows regularly $89.99, now only $29.99, or MyPillow dog beds for as low as $19.99 with your promo code.
I used to think that sheets were just sheets. I got the Giza Dream sheets. They are the most comfortable sheets I've ever had.
The Go Anywhere pillow is so easy to just roll up and take anywhere I want to go.
Go Anywhere pillow is really comfortable, so that's what I really like. It's nice and supportive, and it's nice and small.
The MyPillow topper, for the first time, has enabled me to have a cool night's sleep. I'm able to go to bed and just get rest.
That's 3 inches of wonderful that's in the MyPillow mattress topper. It's just like a firm cloud.
MyPillow helps me get a good night's sleep so I can do my job in the morning.
Go to MyPillow.com to get deep discounts, not just on my pillows, but so much more. For example, you get body pillows regularly $89.99, now only $29.99, or MyPillow dog beds for as low as $19.99 with your promo code.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit MyPillow.com.
A woman who was young had COVID-19. I remember her because she had a bracelet that had the names of her children. She asked me, "Doctor, am I going to be okay?" and I could not give her the answer that I wanted to give her. There's no excuse for why we don't have this under control at this point. Joe Biden listens to medical experts. He actually has a plan that does the things that we should have been doing many months ago. And Joe Biden is not going to let his ego get in the way of fighting the disease.
FFPAC's responsible for the content of this ad.
It's the first weekend of October, and it's starting to look like fall around town. We're quickly approaching peak season for fall colors. Our friend, meteorologist Aaron White, explains how the leaves change.
Now that the fall season is upon us, you may be thinking about the leaves and why they actually change color during the fall season. Well, it has to do with the weather, of course, but also the overall chemistry, the makeup of the trees. So as we get cooler weather building in across the Midwest, the chlorophyll, that's actually part of the trees, the chemicals inside the trees that actually make them green during the spring and summer months, that chemical actually starts to break down, so other natural chemicals in the trees start to take over. So we start to see more of the yellows, oranges, and reds show up throughout the fall season. And the bright colors really have to do with some more of the drier and sunnier days that we see during the late summer and early fall. That actually helps to make the colors more vibrant as we go throughout the fall season, and we're really going to start to see that throughout southern Wisconsin over the course of the next few weeks.
Thanks, Aaron. And from one meteorologist to another, what are things looking like today? Beautiful sunrise.
Yeah, we had a gorgeous go into really the rest of the week, but I want to take a moment to focus on the fall color report. Aaron was talking about what it takes to create such vibrant color. Well, we're seeing more of that vibrant color throughout the northern part of the state as well, and eventually that will continue to push its way on south. This has not been updated for Dane County, but if you go out, you look around, there are so many trees that have already changed color. I believe that Dane County should be in the yellow there. But at the same time, you know it's still active, folks? The tropics. We're still continuing to trudge along through the Greek alphabet. Tropical storm Gamma has formed throughout the Yucatan Peninsula. Over the next couple of days, that's expected to slowly meander throughout the Bay of Campeche, and then we'll still up in the air about where this is exactly going to make landfall, just because the steering patterns are not all that strong. And then we're watching another area of interest as well. This could become the next named storm by the time we get you towards the end of today or tomorrow. So let's not sleep on the tropics just yet, but we can enjoy this beautiful weather that we're seeing. Lots of sunshine. We're still at 35. Temperatures are still in the upper 20s, just back towards the north and west. Camp Douglas at 27, Boscobel coming in at 29. Our friends in Janesville, you guys have lucked out. You're warmer. You're at 39 right now, but sunshine for all of us. That is the good news. Earlier, some flurries popped up, but those have since gone by the wayside. Now we're all quiet throughout the state of Wisconsin. Here's how things should react for us as we go through the rest of the day. 47 by the time we get you towards lunch. That sunshine sticks around. We're at 53 for your highs into this afternoon, and then we go down to 34 overnight tonight. But our winds are out of the south at that point. That ought to help us just get a little bit warmer as we move into tomorrow. That's where temperatures will make it into the 60s, but there's more where that warmth comes from. This big ridge of warmer temperatures, that's developing throughout the western part of the country, and by the end of the week, it begins to focus its aim over the center part of the country. This is brought to us by a storm system that'll impact the Pacific Northwest, bringing them some much needed rainfall. But overall, here's how temperatures will look as we go through that extended forecast. 70s continue to show up by the time we get you towards next weekend and into the following week. But before then, it's all about the 60s, because that's where we'll find ourselves this week.
You were mentioning yesterday that there's such a difference between 50s and sun and 50s and clouds, so I'm already ready for today's weather.
Yes, today is going to feel dramatically different compared to yesterday.
Thank you so much, Chris.
My pleasure.
It's a busy month at the mall. 3 new businesses are opening at Madison's Hilldale Shopping Center, including the area's newest Burn Boot Camp. Next, we'll take you inside and find out how trainers plan to keep their clients healthy heading into the colder months.
Download the Channel 3000 app today. Non-attorney spokesperson. This is a paid advertisement for legal services sponsored by Nightline Legal. Cases assigned on a random basis to participating law firms. This drug remains approved by the FDA. If you or a loved one regularly took Zantac and were later diagnosed with cancer, call right now. You may be entitled to financial compensation. Potential cancers include bladder cancer, colon cancer, kidney cancer, stomach cancer, liver cancer, pancreatic cancer. Do not stop taking a prescribed medication without first consulting with your doctor. Discontinuing a prescribed medication without your doctor's advice can result in injury or death.
Call 1-800-670-2995.
When looking for a TV and internet provider, we know you have a choice. This is Jessica. She still has satellite TV.
Well, I get tons of HD.
Spectrum has tons of HD, and we love Spectrum's 24-hour local news channel. Plus, we get exclusive access to premium original content with Spectrum Originals.
I don't have that.
Get Spectrum TV from $44.99 a month. Call 833-976-4499.
Spectrum Internet starts at 200 megabits with no data caps and a free modem.
We have to get internet from another company, and it isn't nearly as fast.
Spectrum Internet, $44.99 a month.
I'd switch, but I'm stuck in a contract and would have to pay up to $480 to cancel.
Spectrum has no contracts, and they'll pay up to $500 to help you out of yours.
That's it. I'm switching to Spectrum.
Get Spectrum TV and internet from $44.99 a month each. Call 833-976-4499.
I do not buy it for 1 second that the vitality of American manufacturing is a thing of the past. It has to be part of the engine of new prosperity in America now. And it starts with a pretty basic idea. When we spend taxpayers' money, we should use it to buy American products and support American jobs. We'll invest $400 billion. That's how much the federal government will spend for products made by American workers. Building materials, including steel products like those produced here. In addition to bringing back the jobs that have been lost this year, my plan will help create at least 5 million new, good-paying jobs in manufacturing and innovation, and create them right here in the United States of America. I know the history and the heart of this country. There's not a single thing we've ever failed to do when we've decided to do it together. I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
In the midst of a pandemic, a national recession, and a world that seems upside down, businesses in Madison are still trying to succeed heading into the winter months. Burn Boot Camp is one of them. The gym's owners are getting ready to open their new location at Hilldale Mall tomorrow. So we sent our weekday morning anchors, Josh Sprider and Leah Linscheid, there to show us how they're planning to keep fitness lovers safe.
Hi, Christina. We are continuing to highlight local businesses as they work their way through this pandemic. 6 months in, Boot Camp has not only continued to thrive, they're actually opening up a new location.
Yeah, Tina Shoemaker, she's the owner of Burn Greater Madison, and she joins us today. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you.
So talk a little bit about, obviously, you never predicted this last 6 months. How have things gone for you?
I sure did not predict this. I wish I could have, but I didn't. And so we're just continuing to kind of roll with the punches, take it as it comes, and just know that, like, you know, don't suffer twice. Like, we can't control what's going on right now as far as like the situation in and of itself, but we can do our part to slow the spread, to flatten the curve, you know, to keep people safe when they're here working out with us. And so we've jumped through a number of hoops from, you know, the first mandate and then the second mandate and then the third mandate. And when the weather got cooperative enough, we just took all our workouts outside for the most part. We did all the workouts in the morning, so that's about 70% of our camps outside, where we had lots more room to socially distance. Obviously, we did not have to wear the masks then, which made it a lot more comfortable for people working out. And now that we're rolling into the winter season ahead, which hopefully is a ways off, but certainly still coming, we are planning for that next phase.
So we are currently in the Hilldale location for Boot Camp. This has been in the works for a while, right? But we open Monday.
We've been hosting some pop-up camps here over the last couple of months up on the green outside of the Apple Store. But we'll have our official grand opening. We do our orientation this Sunday at 1 and 3 p.m. People can sign up for that right on our app or give us a call here because, of course, we will be restricting the numbers for that for purposes of social distancing.
So some people might still be a little nervous to work out inside. What precautions are you guys taking during this time?
So for those people
people who have, you know, less of a risk tolerance, or they have a family member maybe that they need to be more cautious for, or even themselves, we are still offering Zoom workouts many times per day, live with our trainers, which our members really love. You know, that's one option. The other option is just knowing that when you come here, you need to follow all the precautions. Obviously, if you have any of the symptoms, you know, of COVID or any other illness, you just need to stay home, you know, give your body a rest. Secondly, when you come in, we ask everybody to sanitize. You'll notice hand sanitizer right inside the door. We sanitize in, we sanitize out. We also have hand sanitizer around our floating floor here so that people can also sanitize during their workout should they need to. Beyond that, as you can see here, we've got these boxes built on the floor, 10 by 10 boxes, so that the members can keep themselves socially distanced while they're working out. And if we don't have some of the boxes filled, then we even go every other just to make sure that we have more space even in between them. And then we're also utilizing, you know, some special technology that's come out in electrostatic sprayers, which allows us to treat our equipment and our spaces in record time in a way that not only, you know, sanitizes the surface that it touches, but it encompasses anything it touches 360. So that's something that's gone above and beyond. Up until this point, we've just been having our members and our staff sanitizing the equipment after every use. Something that's going to be different here at Hilldale than had been pre-COVID is that we will not be moving around the room. We won't be doing stations or intervals or circuits or anything like that, and people will stay in their box for the duration of their workout, and no equipment will be shared.
Before we go here, orientation Sunday, opening day is Monday. For folks who want to get involved, how do they sign up?
Yeah, if you have not signed up for our free 30-day trial here yet, you can do so at burnbootcamp.com/Hilldale-WI. Or feel free to stop on in and check us out. We've got lots of open house hours here this week. We're spending a lot of time in the space getting ready for this, you know, weekend's orientation and rolling right into our grand opening next week. We'd really love to see you.
All right, Tina. Well, thank you very much. Good luck. We hope everything goes well. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
All right, Christina, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
Thank you so much, Josh and Leah. In addition to Burn, Shake Shack is also opening at Hilldale Mall tomorrow. COVID delayed the popular burger chain start date. And another new business, a DIY crafting shop called Glitter Workshop, opened last week in the former Patty Wax storefront. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and another problem with the COVID crisis is that fewer women are getting screened for cancer. Next, we'll hear from a woman who knows firsthand that screenings save lives, and find out how you can help women currently fighting breast cancer in our community.
Question: are you happy with your Medicare plan? Want to get more for your money? Take a look at Quartz Medicare Advantage plans. In partnership with UW Health, Quartz Medicare Advantage plans start at $0 a month, including coverage for medical, hospital, and prescriptions. With $5 primary care visits, $0 preventive care, specialist copays as low as $25, and new this year, $0 telehealth visits, allowing you to see a doctor from the comfort of home. It's no wonder that 98% of our members choose to stay with Quartz. That's loyalty we strive to earn every day. Learn more by requesting your free planning guide from Quartz today, featuring cost and coverage details, plus other information to help you choose the right plan for you. Quartz Medicare Advantage plans also offer more value, with plans including preventive and comprehensive dental benefits with up to $550 reimbursement, vision benefits with up to $300 reimbursement for glasses or contacts, coverage for hearing exams and hearing aid copays as low as $700 per aid, and up to $160 reimbursement for over-the-counter health-related items. Quartz Medicare Advantage also includes fitness benefits and our new Snowbird travel benefits, giving you the same as in-network coverage as you travel across America. All from a plan that works closely with and gives you easy access to UW Health, an integrated health system serving more than 600,000 people each year. Together, we help you live well. Switch to Quartz Medicare Advantage. Call 888-718-7756 or visit quartzmedicareplans.com/enroll to request your free planning guide from Quartz today. That's 888-718-7756.
A job's about a lot more than a paycheck. It's about your dignity. Under my plan, 50% of emergency small business relief would be reserved for the smallest businesses to recover from the economic mess we're in and to rebuild the economic future our country deserves. Building wealth for families of color, building a future worthy of their courage and their ambition. Just imagine if we could truly unleash their full potential. I'm confident we can do this. I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
For more than 3 decades, we've collected coats for kids to help neighbors in need stay warm.
This year, the need is greater than ever, so please donate your gently used winter coats and accessories at any Clinky Cleaners.
They'll be cleaned and given to local kids and adults by the Community Action Coalition.
Catch News 3 Now and Magic 98 to learn what a difference your gift can make.
If ever there was a time to help, it's now. So join us for Coats for Kids.
This is News 3 Now This Morning.
Happy Sunday, everyone. It's October 4th. I'm Christina Laurie. Thank you for joining us. Let's get to today's top stories.
But I'm also doing well, and I think we're going to have a very good result. Again, over the next few days, we're going to probably know for sure. So I just want to thank everybody out there, everybody, all over the world, specifically the United States. The outpouring of love has been incredible. I will never forget. Thank you very much.
That was just a portion of the 4-minute video President Donald Trump posted overnight on Twitter. Within the last hour, the Vatican Secretary of State told CNN the Pope is now praying for the president and, quote, all who are ill with COVID-19. Trump is in the middle of what his doctors are calling a critical next 48 hours. The president's chief of staff, Mark Meadows, told reporters outside of Walter Reed Medical Center, quote, we're still not on a clear path to a full recovery. The Associated Press is also reporting the president did receive supplemental oxygen at the White House Friday before heading to the hospital. Senator Ron Johnson is also continuing his own fight with the virus. He's one of several Senate Republicans who've tested positive. Now Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell wants to push back the chamber's floor activity for 2 weeks, but there's an exception. McConnell says he still wants to work on the confirmation of Judge Amy Coney Barrett to the Supreme Court. Minority Leader Chuck Schumer says if it's too dangerous for the Senate to meet, it's too dangerous for the Judiciary Committee to meet. McConnell wants to resume regular floor activity October 19th. Contact tracing will continue this week as health officials try to figure out where President Trump got the virus. Thursday, after his aide Hope Hicks tested positive, the president attended a private fundraiser in New Jersey at his private golf club. On Wednesday, he held a rally in Duluth, Minnesota with minimal masks and little social distancing. Tuesday, the president shared the debate stage with Democratic nominee Joe Biden. Biden and his wife Jill have both tested negative, but the Biden campaign says they will be retested again today. Now let's get a break from this political news and check in on that gorgeous forecast. Chris, you're bragging with that backdrop.
Sunshine is going to be the name of the game as we go through today. Do keep in mind, it's still going to be chilly, but I always say a rainy 55 and a sunny 55 are two totally different experiences, and that sunshine sticks around for us. We're at 35 right now. Watch how temperatures are actually going to respond to that sunshine as we go through the next 12 hours. We're talking highs right around 53 as we move into this afternoon. So still chilly, yes. Still below average, yes. But with the sunshine, it'll feel a lot warmer today than it did yesterday. If that's not warm enough for you, I'm sure this will be. Temperatures will make it into the 60s starting tomorrow and then stay in the 60s all week before the low 70s return by next weekend and into the following week. I've been looking at the pattern for October as a whole, and I'm still expecting these warmer than normal temperatures to continue. This is the next 6 to 10 days. That greatest probability of above normal temperatures is smack dab in the middle of the country. As we expand that for the next 8 to 14 days, really going all the way through mid-October at this point, we still see that greatest probability of above normal temperatures throughout the Midwest, including right here in south central Wisconsin. Christina.
Great news. Thank you so much, Chris. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and this year it comes with a new challenge. In March, breast cancer screenings dropped by 94%. In June, they were still down by 30%. This morning, Dr. Tara Narula introduces us to a woman who knows firsthand that early detection does save lives.
What were your initial thoughts when you were told that you had breast cancer?
Well, I just said, here we go, it's my turn now.
63-year-old Norma Atwood has been giving mammograms for over 2 decades. She delayed her own routine screening in March because of the pandemic. And when she finally had her mammogram in May, she got the news she never wants her patients to hear.
Were you surprised to learn that something had developed there in the year since you'd had your prior mammogram?
Yes, but I've seen it happen many times.
And once you were diagnosed, you underwent a lumpectomy?
Yes, it was a grade 0.
Are you cancer-free today?
Yes.
If somebody says to you, I'm concerned about coming in because of COVID, I'm concerned about having a mammogram done, what is your advice?
We're safe, we take all precautions. I will even clean it in front of the patient for them to be reassured.
She works at Sutter's Altabate Summit Medical Center in Oakland, California, where 4,000 to 5,000 patients have postponed mammograms because of COVID-19. Sutter Health estimates that 20 to 25 of those patients could have cancer that's undiagnosed. Atwood's grateful she's not one of them. And she's determined to help increase screenings using a mobile mammography van that will soon visit underserved communities throughout the East Bay area.
Does this make you more able to tell other women that it's so critically important that they get their mammogram?
I have always told my patients the importance because I've seen it happen so many times. So this was no different. Do not wait over a year. Come in every year.
And a reminder, there is a way you can help the women battling breast cancer right here in our community right now from home. This year's Susan G. Komen More Than Pink Walk is virtual, but it is still happening on Saturday, October 24th. That is just 3 weeks away. You can sign up at KomenWisconsin.org. It's 7:36 this morning, though. Pumpkin picking in a pandemic. It's just one of the upcoming holiday traditions that's obviously going to need to change this year. Next, find out how local farms like Schuster's in Deerfield are adapting. That's a gorgeous live shot this morning. They're not eliminating any fun. We'll tell you more right after this.
I want a reservation for 2 pair of glasses and an eye exam.
Oh, you can just walk in.
I see, my reputation precedes me.
Actually, we do this for everyone.
I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that. Boop, gone.
Unbeatable prices without the drama. 2 pair plus a free eye exam as low as $59.95.
We believe every baby deserves a healthy start. Yet many new parents in our community are struggling to afford the basic necessities. You can help change that.
October 8th through 11th, please donate to the News 3 Now Community Baby Shower. Drop off infant care items safely at these no-contact drive-through sites throughout Madison. Visit Channel 3000 for complete details. News 3 Now Community Baby Shower, sponsored by Viridian Homes and Dave Jones Inc.
Legendary. Are you ready? Are you ready? Better make way, 'cause
Right now, you can get $2,000 customer cash on a new 2020 Camry or new 2020 RAV4. Visit Toyota.com to learn more. Toyota, let's go places.
Love getting prices that are lower than low on food that's fresher than fresh? With the Pick and Save app, you can get personalized coupons on top of weekly sales and rewards like fuel points, all for prices that are lower than the everyday low. So go ahead, get lower than low. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
Home is dancing because no one's watching. Home is a reason to disturb the peace. Home is laughter. Home is where heads come to rest. A place to let go and a place to find again. At Stanley Steamer, we love home, and we know that a clean home is a healthy home. We're ready when you are.
When you put money in a big bank, there it goes. But when you keep your money at Associated Bank, it gets invested close to home. It might become this family's renovation or help this little one's college fund. It could build local business or your favorite neighborhood spot. Because when you bank with Associated Bank, your money works in your community. All you have to do is make a simple choice. Send your money there or keep it here. Associated Bank. Your money works here.
Stanton Optical is always here for you with our safe telehealth technology. You can just walk in for an eye exam whenever you need one. And your eye exam is free when you buy 2 pair of glasses for as low as $59.95. Find your nearest store at StantonOptical.com or call 1-800-STANTON.
Welcome back. Don Schuster planted his first crop of pumpkins in 1994, and the rest, as they say, is history. 27 years later, Schuster's farm in Deerfield is one of southern Wisconsin's most popular fall attractions. This year, you can still get lost in Don's 8-acre corn maze or ride the wagon to pick your pumpkin from his 14-acre field. But there are a few changes, too. Joining us to talk about that is Don himself. Good morning, Don.
Good morning.
Thanks so much for talking to us. I really wish I was down there at the farm with you. I can almost smell those delicious apple donuts that you make from here. But I know that you're still making that.
Right now.
The fun is still going on, but you are making some new changes. So I wanted to talk about that. What are some of the biggest changes that people will notice when they visit Schuster's this year?
Well, we're doing the social distancing. You said a pumpkin ride out to the hay ride out to the pumpkin patch. We have you walking out to the pumpkin patch, and with those big hay wagons, we're still doing hay rides, but with the thousands of people that go, how long it would take to do a hay ride to the pumpkin patch, we've cut the hay ride to the pumpkin patch out. That's probably one of the biggest things. You can't get into any of the buildings here on the farm. Everything is going curbs or out the windows. If you really want some of our stuff, we have a curbside, so you can order online or by phone, and we'll bring it right to your car. All of our staff has masks on. So yeah, there's been a lot of changes. It was a real hard decision to decide if we were going to open up or not, and the way the people are coming out and how bored they are in town, we've been quite popular.
I'm so glad you did open up. It has to be a strange year for you because you can't even really necessarily gauge families' reactions since their mouths and their smiles undoubtedly are covered up with those masks. But you mentioned that you can still get things. I'm very concerned about the donuts. You can still order those online. I know that's for people's safety. What are some changes that people might not notice but you've had to adapt to and make?
We're cleaning all the time. The biggest thing is just trying to figure out how to keep people social distant. We're telling our staff to make sure they, don't congregate. Behind the scenes stuff like that. I sure hope this goes away because Corona sucks. It's been a very trying year. There's no doubt about it. And I know all my colleagues around the state are doing the same thing around the country. And we want to make sure that we're not the place that, you guys are coming out and say, hey, there was an outbreak. We're doing everything possible to not have that happen.
Thank you for being so responsible and also providing such a fun a fun place for families to go every weekend. That's what I'm trying to say. There's also something that is returning. You have your haunted forest. I know that's one of the big draws. Yes. Can you talk about what that is? Because I want anyone who hasn't gone to know about this. It's really neat.
Well, we've been doing a haunted forest for over 14 years. We've built it to a point where we're at capacity before the virus hit. So that was a tough one because how do we get a couple thousand people on a hayride down to the woods, back up here, social distancing. So everything now this year is time ticketing. So if you want to get to see the haunted forest, you got to buy a ticket online, and we have only so many people get on the wagon, and we have lights down there so it tells you where to stand. And after you get in, then we have 30, 40 actors that are waiting for you with all kinds of different props, and it's also some of my actors I thought I was going to have to put a chain on them to keep them 6 feet away because they're so used to being right in your face. It's been a real challenge to try to scare people. It's a different scare than it has been in the years past. But we're going less than 0.5% because it's just volume and trying to move that many people down that far. It's just almost impossible to do. So we've limited the tickets quite a bit.
Don, thank you so much for adapting to all these changes. I love your farm. I love heading out there myself every year. Please save some donuts and maybe a caramel apple. I like the one with Reese's Pieces on it. Save that for me. I'll be out later this season.
Oh, okay. Is that a hint? All right.
It is. It is. Subtle hint. Thank you so much, Don. And we want to remind everyone at home that they can buy tickets. Have a great day. We want to remind everyone at home you can buy tickets for a weekday or weekend trip to Schuster's Farm on schustersfarm.com. They're open now through November 1st. Meanwhile, at 7:44 this morning, it's going to be a picture-perfect day for pumpkin picking. Little chilly, though. Sunshine is back for the second half of the weekend, and that's just the start of the good news weather. Chris will have our full forecast right after this. But first, a reminder, if you have a little kid turning 3 years old soon, please let us know so we can show their picture and help celebrate them right here on News 3.
Look Who's 3 is sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. Just like you, I had problems sleeping. I tried every pillow out there and nothing worked. 15 years ago, I invented MyPillow. It took me 2 years to develop because I wanted to have everything you would ever want in a pillow. I made sure that you could adjust my patented fill so you could have the exact support you need as an individual, regardless of your sleep position. I also wanted a pillow that would last, so I made MyPillow machine washable and dryable. I back MyPillow with a 10-year warranty and a 60-day money-back guarantee. Not only that, I do all my own manufacturing in my home state of Minnesota.
I really like the fact that it was made in the USA. I think that USA products are a better quality product. I've tried a lot of other pillows and nothing's worked like MyPillow.
I'm interrupting this commercial right now to give you deep discounts, not just on my pillows, but also my mattress toppers, sheets, and so much more. For example, you can get body pillows regularly $89.99, now only $29.99, or MyPillow dog beds for as low as $19.99 with your promo code.
I used to think that sheets were just sheets. I got the Giza Dream sheets. They are the most comfortable sheets I've ever had.
The Go Anywhere pillow is so easy to just roll up and take anywhere I want to go.
Go Anywhere pillow is really comfortable, so that's what I really like. It's nice and supportive, and it's nice and small.
The MyPillow topper, for the first time, has enabled me to have a cool night's sleep. I'm able to go to bed and just get rest.
That's 3 inches of wonderful that's in the MyPillow mattress topper. It's just like a firm cloud.
MyPillow helps me get a good night's sleep so I can do my job in the morning.
Go to MyPillow.com to get deep discounts, not just on my pillows, but so much more. For example, you get body pillows regularly $89.99, now only $29.99, or MyPillow dog beds for as low as $19.99 with your promo code.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit MyPillow.com.
We believe every baby deserves a healthy start. Yet many new parents in our community are struggling to afford the basic necessities. You can help change that.
October 8th through 11th, please donate to the News 3 Now Community Baby Shower. Drop off infant care items safely at these no-contact drive-through sites throughout Madison. Visit Channel 3000 for complete details. News 3 Now Community Baby Shower, sponsored by Viridian Homes and Dave Jones Inc. News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Happy Sunday. The word sun is exactly what we're going to be seeing more of as we go throughout the day. That does not take away from the fact that it's still chilly outside. Some frost will once again be possible tonight, and we do have frost advisories out there now. I'll show you that in just a moment. But then into next week, things will finally turn mild for us. Here are those frost advisories I just told you about. You work your way towards the lakeshore. These counties are not under it. It's still chilly there, but not as cold as we are throughout western parts of the state. That's where temperatures are much, much colder, but skies cleared out overnight, allowing those temperatures to drop. Still a couple clouds out there in spots, but overall, we are drying out. Now, Doppler track did have a couple flurries just towards the north of Madison earlier. Those have since gone by the wayside. We jump down to south central Wisconsin. Doppler track continues to remain empty. Here's that sunshine, by the way. You can't find a cloud in the sky on this particular shot, but a couple of them are out there. Partly cloudy skies right now. We're at 35. We will warm up under that sunshine, but it's going to be a gradual warm up because our wind direction is still coming out of the north and west. Well, let's check out temperatures towards the north and west. 30 in the Dells, Camp Douglas at 27, Black River Falls is at 21. We're still in the upper 20s as you work your way out toward Bosco Bell as well. And then Lone Rock is at 31. It's those chilly temperatures that are going to take a while to begin to recover. Janesville, though, you're a bit warmer at 39 right now. Now let's take you hour by hour, show you how the rest of this day is going to begin to play out for us. This is lunchtime. Temperatures are into the upper 40s at this point. We'll all top out into the low and maybe even some mid 50s this afternoon. That's all thanks to the sunshine, but something happens moving into tomorrow that I want to show you. It's still going to be another frosty night. Overnight lows, yes, they'll be into the 30s. Follow the wind direction, though. They begin to come out of the south. This helps us warm things up as we move into your Monday. Upper 50s and low 60s will be your highs headed into tomorrow. Then we start to focus on what happens at the end of the week towards the weekend. A ridge of warmth continues to develop. That moves towards the upper Midwest by the time we get you into next weekend. This means temperatures are going from the 50s into the 60s, and yes, eventually right back into the lower 70s, and that stretch of low 70s could be with us into the second week of October, that second full week even. So with temperatures below normal now, we'll be around normal for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, then right above it, really for the foreseeable future right now. That's good news, though, because that warmth is going to be brought to us by a storm system that's going to be impacting the Pacific Northwest. They've been dealing with a lot of wildfires. They're going to get some cooler air and some rain. We're going to get the warmth and the sunshine.
I'm jealous. They're jealous. I mean, we have such good weather.
Yes, we do.
Thank you so much, Chris. The weather won't matter for the Packers game because there won't be any fans inside of Lambeau, but the Packers are still getting ready to play in primetime tomorrow night, where they'll face the Falcons during Monday Night Football. The team, though, is still getting support from some of their biggest fans. They posted this on Twitter, these letters from young fans that they're getting online, sending some of their love to their favorite players, including Aaron Rodgers. Game time tomorrow is at 7:15. Meanwhile, 7:51 this morning, reminder to make News 3 a part of your weekly routine by downloading our app for the latest local headlines and weather conditions sent right to your phone. But first, a story that might compel you to do something good too. What two brothers did to their mom's wedding dress to help dozens of Wisconsin families.
Are you happy with your Medicare plan? Want to get more for your money? Take a look at Quartz Medicare Advantage plans. In partnership with UW Health. Quartz Medicare Advantage plans start at $0 a month, including coverage for medical, hospital, and prescriptions. With $5 primary care visits, $0 preventive care, and $0 telehealth visits. It's no wonder that 98% of our Medicare Advantage members stay with Quartz. Learn more by requesting your free planning guide from Quartz today. Quartz also offers more value, including dental, vision, and hearing benefits. And Quartz gives you extras, like dollars for over-the-counter products and fitness benefits, from a plan that works closely with your doctor to take great care of you. This year, switch to Quartz Medicare Advantage. Call or go online to request your free planning guide from Quartz today.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of Plexiderm. We've created the best offer yet with our Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. All it takes is 10 minutes to reduce the appearance of under-eye bags, wrinkles, and crow's feet. Celebrities and even people across the country just like you look and feel years younger in minutes.
So I've had under-eye bags for a very long time, and it sucks. And I took the Plexiderm 10-minute challenge, and I'm not joking. It works.
I'm Neela. I'm a professional personal trainer. It's so important to take care of yourself. Plexiderm, seriously, it's amazing. There's nothing there, like the bags are gone.
The instant results are from naturally based silicates found in shale rock. Once applied, your skin tightens and firms, rapidly reducing the appearance of under-eye bags and wrinkles in minutes. So if under-eye bags and wrinkles make you look tired and older, try it today for only $14.99 $1.95 plus get free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Because of this, we built Ford Super Duty to be the most capable heavy-duty pickup ever. Because of this, we built Ford F-150 with 375 horsepower. Because of this, we built Ford Ranger with the terrain management system. And because Ford trucks are built for this, you made Ford America's best-selling brand. Now, get a built Ford Tough F-150 XLT with $10,272 in total savings.
On the next Live at 4, we'll find out about socially distanced road trips you can take in the Midwest during the pandemic.
And film critic Will Loper will have the latest movies and streaming shows for us to check out or not.
The path your absentee ballot takes from start to finish.
Thank you so much.
Now we sort them and get them ready for the polling place on Election Day.
The multi-step process to ensure your vote counts. Monday on News 3 Now at 10.
Finally this morning, it's tough to let old keepsakes go, even when they were only used once or twice. So imagine this, 2 brothers from Columbus finally did, and their donation is helping more than a dozen other families heal. Here's Madison O'Neill with one of our favorite stories of the week, and one you'll only see here on News 3.
And they were married 72 years ago yesterday.
This all starts as a love story.
Good, fruitful, long marriage.
With some sacrifice in the picture, too.
And he took over the farm when he was 16 years of age. She was a Rosie the Riveter.
In a simple wedding dress, Caroline married Clarence Strohstein in 1948 in Beaver Dam, where they had 2 sons, Mark and Alan.
Several times during her life, I think she felt, well, I don't have any daughters or granddaughters that could wear this dress.
But a few times throughout the years, Caroline did.
Another proud picture of a son with his mother.
In the 70s and again in 2005 here at Faith Lutheran Church in Columbus.
I surprised her by renting a tux. My mother has a tear in her eye. I probably have a tear in my eye.
Mother died in 2015, and wedding dresses sit idly in closets and garment bags.
It did. Yeah. For another 5 years.
So this will make 2 hats again.
Until Alan took an idea to these ladies.
So we just try to help out wherever we can.
Who create things for the community, like hats and scarves for elementary school kids, and have managed to repurpose Caroline's 72-year-old dress.
In our family, we've had a situation in the last couple of years where a Milwaukee-based hospital had given the mother the angel dress. So I knew how important it really was.
Using the dress, Betsy Woodward and other members of Faith Lutheran's Faith in Stitches group carefully crafted 13 angel dresses. They're baby burial outfits for Prairie Ridge Health to give to grieving families.
This is something just heart-wrenching, heartwarming, all at the same time.
As wedding dresses are known to do.
Kind of takes your breath away.
And just as Caroline and Clarence's love story.
This was meant to be.
Not ending after all these years.
We've tried to perpetuate a goodness.
Simply transforming from something old to something new.
Mom is always watching.
A moment to remember in Columbus.
Caroline and Clarence are saying thumbs up.
Madison O'Neill.
It's a double thumbs up.
News 3 Now.
Thanks, Maddie. Prairie Ridge Health has what's called a cuddle cot, a cooling bed for babies that allows families to spend more time with them after a loss and create a few memories with them while they're wearing those dresses. It's really powerful and such a nice respite for those families after enduring such great loss.
Absolutely.
Can't imagine.
It's an incredible thing how they're recycling things for another fantastically positive use.
We love these do something good stories. So if you ever have an idea for a good story, please send it to us. And another good story is the weather.
Yep, sunshine starts today. Warmth starts tomorrow. That warmth continues all week. We will have a frost tomorrow morning, by the way. That's the reason for the alert day.
Good reminder.